Hello and welcome to this special edition, a revisit of Benchmark Old number 8 brand Egg Nog, McAfee's Benchmark. That's the new name that Sazerac gave it when they bought it from the original owner of Benchmark Bourbon, who was Joseph Seagram's company. The Joseph Seagram's company debuted Benchmark in 1968. They sold it to Sazerac in '89, and they sort of probably reformulated it too, but they repackaged it as McAfee's Old number 8. So that's a very popular bourbon here in the United States. You see Benchmark pretty much everywhere. A lot of people buy it, and they put that on this eggnog, which helps sell it. Now I got this for about $16.99. If you see it for more than 20, that would indicate something's probably wrong. Shouldn't be more than that for this handle. Eggnog with Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, produced by Buffalo Trace Distillery, Frankfort, Kentucky, and it's 15% alcohol by volume. Some people heat it. Some people drink it room temperature. I have it from the fridge. It's the way I like them. Seems to work out for me. And it's saying, enjoy chilled. Okay, enjoy chilled. They don't put commas. Straight or on the rocks. That's why I had to hesitate, because I was confused about what I was reading. Fighting a bit of a cold, but I'm still able to pick up the aromas. Now this stuff is very thick. I mean, look at this. It's like glue. So you got to give it a squeeze. I've noticed that over the years with this. When I reviewed it years ago, it was the same consistency. So if you're used to Buffalo Trace's bourbon cream, which comes out very liquidy, this could throw you. But that's the way the eggnog is. They do a heavy egg application at Buffalo Trace. Now where they buy their eggs and cream, I do not know. Don't know where they're coming from. I think this might have caramel color added to give it a little yellowness. No? Nothing like that. Okay, done. Usually Sazerac's good about letting you know on the label if they're adding caramel coloring. So I guess that's the natural color. The egg yolks give it that yellow thing. All right, aroma. With this cold, it's hard, but it's faint. Faint. Eggs, cream, sugar, bourbon, typical things. It's a really good one. Now, Sazerac doesn't just make this. They have a cheaper one called Zachariah Harris. Saw that at Total Wine. They had it at Mathern's once. Save a few dollars on Zachariah Harris. It's very good too. Might be the same thing, really, just a different bourbon in it. Buffalo Trace is a 3-year aged bourbon. Zachariah Harris, excuse me, is a 3-year aged bourbon, both from Buffalo Trace. So I've never had the Zachariah Harris. I have a bottle. I have to open it, of the bourbon. I've had the eggnog, which was very nice. All right, anyway, taste. Cheers. Sweetness, yes, not overly sweet. Bourbon, definitely. That's coming across with the oakiness, the charred oak, the bourbon. Just that, you could tell, Now, I mean, I don't know if somebody could do a blind taste test with this and Zachariah Harris and tell them apart. That's probably not too likely, but so you might want to just save a few dollars and get the, like I said, the Zachariah Harris. But if you buy both, it's not going to be expensive. Sweet cream, eggs, thick eggs. Now, I don't know, a lot of people I talk to on alcohol eggs and other groups, they're like, I don't do eggnog. Like, they just can't take that egg thing mixed with milk and cream, or I should say cream and liquor. It's just like off-putting to them. They thinking eggs, they thinking scrambled eggs or fried eggs or an omelet. So I can understand that, but and I think the thickness here, the heavy body, and the velvety mouthfeel might really throw you off. or repel you. But if you're into eggnog, I'd like to do an eggnog mix. Like I saw the local store here, one of the local stores had some eggnog real deep discount for a pint or a quart actually, and a quart. I'm sorry, a quart. And but it seemed like when I try to do my own concoctions, they don't come out right. Like I'll use too much bourbon, not enough, and it's like all screwed up. So I'd rather leave it to the experts, to tell you the truth. It's not a matter of laziness. It's just I tried to do that. I tried to do a chilada, and it was a fiasco with the beer. This is sweet all around. So to me, it's great. I love it. I'm going to see how it does with the cinnamon. I'm sure it's just going to make it cinnamony. Kind of the obvious thing. You could kind of see a little bit of that cinnamon, that brown. You could add nutmeg. I just have all the cinnamon I need to use before I buy nutmeg. Oh yeah, it makes it great. So for a holiday time, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, 2 thumbs up. It's superb. It's superb to me. And when you're dealing with a cold, really, to me, the liquor is like medicine to me. Now, I mean, I'm not a doctor and I don't give advice on medicine, obviously, but speaking for myself, it seems to help me. I'm just saying, I don't like to, I was sick with the cold. I didn't take cough medicine. I didn't take decongestant. I put a little bit of that, that salve on your nose, like that Vicks salve, the inhalant. That seemed to help. But beyond that, my only medicine was like mezcal and a cream liqueur from Pennsylvania Dutch. But now this eggnog, I think, is making me feel even better. So I'll go to solid A, yeah. 93 out of 100. I don't think the thickness is a detriment. It's just the way it is. Now, it looks kind of strange in the fridge. Like, when it's full, you see it's, full. But then as it gets lower, like, there's like clumps of it on the side. So you might want to shake it. I mean, it's that thick. It's like a semi-solid, so buyer beware or whatever, If you're sensitive to those kind of things, yeah. Anyway, so Les Le Bon Temps Relais, a solid A, 93 out of 100. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Buffalo Trace and take a tour. And I did, and the tour is awesome.